How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Truman Bradley. Let me show you something interesting. Today's story is about a concept so basic that I'm sure every human being has thought about it at some time during his lifetime since man first began to think. No, it's not about trains. I'm merely using this toy to show you what I mean. This little fellow's been running like this for over a week. Why? Simple. It's in good repair, and the current hasn't been shut off. But as is true with all such things, some part somewhere within it will eventually wear out. When that happens, we shut off the current. Pick it up. Replace the worn-out coil or rotor or gear. Then we put it back on the track, start the current, and it's as good as new. But when it comes to living things, nature cannot stop for repairs, for once it stops, death occurs. So nature very cleverly makes its repairs on the run. And here, under a powerful microscope, we can see it work. Nature never stops making repairs, building and rebuilding, cells constantly dividing to replace those which have worn out. Yet always there comes a time when repair falls behind breakdown. And when that happens, will that always be so? That is the theme of our story. Our story begins in the Office of Scientific Security in Washington, where Jeff Spencer, the head of the Bureau, was faced with his most baffling case.
3 leading American food research scientists all disappear without a trace, all of them patients of the same doctor. It can't be a coincidence.
But Dr. Dove has already been investigated and cleared.
Yes, I know, but it's not logical for sick men to travel from such distant points when there are other doctors available nearby.
Well, I would, if the doctor was worth it.
Yes, but you're young. These men were all over 70. And we better do something in a hurry, or this country may lose another good scientist.
What do you mean by that?
I've just had word that Dr. Kenneth White has also withdrawn all funds, sold his house and car, settled all of his accounts, and paid all of his bills.
Just like the other 3.
And like the other 3, also a patient of Dr. Elward Dove.
I'd better get myself a set of symptoms and visit the good doctor. Then there's nothing at all the matter with me, Dr. Dove?
Not now. The symptoms you've described indicate some disturbance of the thyroid gland, but since they're gone, it's possible that they may be due to some emotional upset. Should they recur, take these as directed and stick to the diet my nurse will give you.
Thanks, Doctor. Is that all now?
Yes, that's all. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Yes, Doctor. Diet B. Well, Mr. Daly, doctor says you're fine. I'll have that diet for you in a moment.
Harvard, 1907. 1907? Why, that must mean the doctor is at least 70.
Yes. Isn't it remarkable how he's kept his youth? Here you are.
Remarkable. Say it was a miracle.
Mr. Spencer, I've been with Dr. Dove for years. I can't just walk out. My doctor couldn't possibly manage by himself.
He won't have to. You can tell him you're sending Miss Kinder in your place.
In my place? She wouldn't know where to begin.
She would if you gave her a thorough briefing. Miss Kinder's had nurse's training.
Well, then I'm sure Miss Kinder knows I can't do it. Nursing's a sacred trust.
So is the safety of our country.
But I tell you, Dr. Dove is innocent. He's completely incapable of doing such a thing.
If the doctor is innocent, he has nothing to fear. You won't even know he's being investigated.
Surely you'd rather his name was cleared, Miss Lester. Yes, of course. Yes, you're right. What do you want me to do?
Following Jeff Spencer's instructions, Nora Lester telephoned Dr. Dove, and told him she had to hurry to the side of a sick relative. And Alice Kinder was established as his nurse. A thorough search of his files and his private papers yielded only one fact. There wasn't the slightest indication of a link between him and the disappearing scientists.
Jeff, I was just going to call you.
We'll have to work fast, Alice. Things are coming to a head.
What do you mean?
Dr. White's sold his house, and it's obvious he's all set to leave, but he hasn't made reservations on any of the travel lines.
Well, maybe he's driving.
No, he sold his car. Now, I've got men covering him at all times, except when he comes here. Have you found out anything at all?
Yes, that's what I was going to call you about. Jeff, I found a secret room.
Where?
Directly off Dr. Dove's private office. I think it's a laboratory.
What kind of a lab?
I don't know. He keeps it locked all the time, but that's where he and Dr. White disappeared. And the same with another patient, a man named Ed Gorman.
Gorman? I don't seem to place the name. Do you think?
Dr. Dove, kiss me. Dr. Dove, may I introduce my fiancé, Mr. Spencer?
How do you do, sir?
How do you do?
And this is Scalpel.
Well, say, you're quite an old fellow, aren't you?
Yes, he's been with me a long time. I got him to keep my dear wife company, Mr. Soule. Since her passing, he's kept me from being too lonely. Well, we're off for our walk. Nice meeting you, sir.
Thank you.
Jeff, that dog. Dr. Dove's wife died over 33 years ago. I saw it in our file on him.
Well, that's impossible. A dog, 33 years old?
Microphones were placed at strategic points in Dr. Dove's office. His telephone was tapped and a listening post established in the basement.
It's Alice. Gorman just arrived.
Good.
Gorman and Dr. Dove are going to the secret lab.
With that mic against the wall, we're practically inside the place.
I don't hear anything. How about you?
Nothing. Is that mic properly hooked up?
I'm positive.
Then that lab is soundproofed.
That mic is supposed to work even then.
I've got to get a line on Gorman.
Dr. Dove's office?
Alice, that laboratory is soundproofed. Let me know when Gorman leaves.
Jeff, they're coming out now. Gorman's rolling down his sleeve. I think he's had some sort of injection.
Get going, Sean. Follow Gorman.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me where this address is?
Certainly. 2 blocks down and 1 to your right.
2 down and 1 to the right. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Is the coast clear?
Yes, Doctor will be gone for at least an hour.
Let's go, Sean.
Works like a charm. Say, no wonder that mic wouldn't work. Lead shielding.
Mm-hmm. The walls are shielded, too. Dove must be using some radioactive device in here. Nothing among these papers. How are you coming with that mic?
I'll be through in a minute.
Jeff, that was Joe Kennedy on the phone of the Identification Bureau with a report on Gorman's fingerprints.
Well, that was fast action. Any record?
Oh, yes. Identification would like to know where we got a fresh set of prints on a man who's been dead for 18 years.
Gorman's fingerprints are the same as those of Eddie Gray. Forger, 3-time loser who died at Manhasset Federal Penitentiary.
Are they positive he died?
Of natural causes. The warden just confirmed it.
And Dove was the prison doctor at the time.
He signed the death certificate. And when Gorman comes for his treatment, we'll be listening.
Are you going to arrest Gorman?
How can we? He's dead, isn't he?
Oh, Mr. Gorman, go right in. Doctor's expecting you.
You've got it?
Yes.
Come inside.
All right, Gorman, let's have it.
Now, how about my treatment, Doc?
I'm sure it can wait a few minutes.
Okay, but I'm already feeling shaky.
Nonsense. Now, where's the passport?
Here you are, and nobody can tell it from a real one. Nobody.
This is a good job. You're an artist.
Yes, and it's also the last I'll do.
Oh, I think you'll do others. Because if you want to go on living, this work is very important.
Say, is that the last you have?
Now, stop worrying. I'm preparing another batch.
Say, Doc, that new girl out there, that nurse, who is she?
Miss Kinder, why do you ask?
I could have sworn she was listening outside that door when I came in. What do you know about her?
Nothing much. She's very efficient.
Yeah, maybe too efficient. Maybe she's a cop.
Maybe. That's a risk I have to take.
Well, I don't. Tear up that passport.
I'm not stopping my work because you're panicky.
Yeah? What about me? What happens to me if I'm pulled in? What about my treatments? Give me that passport.
Oh! Do you know what some man would give for what you've just wasted? I have a good mind.
No, Doc, please. You won't stop, will you? I lost my head. Give me another injection. You got to.
All right. I'll see you in an hour. I'm preparing another batch.
Well, couldn't I just wait around?
No, I'm expecting another visitor. I'd rather you weren't here.
Doc, you wouldn't fool me. You'll keep your promise.
Yes. I'll see you in an hour.
Uh-oh, this looks like one for the narcotics bureau.
I don't think so. It doesn't take an hour to prepare a dose of dope. This is something else. Something...
So what do we do?
We wait.
Oh, Dr. White. Right on time.
Are you quite ready, Dr. White?
Yes, Dr. Dove, quite ready.
No regrets, no ties?
My work is all the family I've got. Did you get the passport?
Yes, here it is. Your sale is arranged.
Time to move in. Let's go.
I'll give you the formula and the method before you leave. Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye.
Now, Miss Kinder, what is this? Surely you know enough to knock before entering. Isn't this your fiancée?
Forgive the deception, Doctor. We're with the Office of Scientific Security. The government wants the answers to some questions.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm only doing my job.
What is it you want to know, Mr. Spencer?
Are you a qualified doctor, sir?
Am I? Well, of course I'm a qualified doctor.
The only Elward Dove who matriculated at the Harvard Medical School was born in 1862 and received his degree in 1890.
That is correct.
Then it's obvious that diploma out there could not have been issued to you, because that would make you a mighty old man, sir.
I am a mighty old man. Any appearances to the contrary. And that diploma was issued to me. I admit I changed the date, but that doesn't make me criminally liable, Mr. Spencer. So if you'll kindly excuse me.
Not just yet. There is also the matter of a forged passport, the disappearance of 3 of your patients, and the curious fact that a man whom you pronounced dead 18 years ago is doing a very convincing imitation of being alive today. I must ask you to come along, Doctor. You too, Dr. White.
No. Dr. White is a patient under my care.
He made it here under his own power. I think he can make it to my office.
What do you want with Dr. White? I'm the one you're after.
You and that forged passport.
Shall we go?
Spencer, you can't do this. Nothing must interfere with Dr. White's...
With what, Doctor?
I can't tell you. But you don't know.
There's one thing I do know, Doctor. 3 of your patients have disappeared, and I intend to find out why.
Mr. Spencer, how long is the average life of a butterfly?
We're wasting time, sir.
You wanted information. I'm giving it to you, but in my way.
All right, then. I'll go along with you. A butterfly lives about 1 day, I believe.
And a tortoise?
They've been known to live as long as 200 years. But look here.
And dogs, 20 years or less. And man, 70 or more. But why? Why shouldn't a dog live 70 years? And a man over 200?
I never thought about it.
Neither did I. Until one day I realized that the very dear lady who was my wife was going to die. And not from illness or virus or accident, but merely from time.
That's something we all have to accept, sir.
But why? Why should we, the masters of the atom, repeatedly parrot, there's a time to live and a time to die, and then meekly place our necks on the chopping block of time?
There's nothing else we can do.
Isn't there? Would you be so kind as to follow me? In here, in this tank, in this cage, I have proof that we are not helpless creatures with an allotted time on Earth. In here, I've made nature repeal the law of capital punishment for the crime of living.
Now, Doctor, don't tell me you found El Dorado.
No, Mr. Spencer, not the fountain of life, but the secret of death. A diabolical device that's present in every cell of every living thing, from the amoeba to the complexity that is man.
What sort of device, Doctor?
A clock. An invisible clock that starts ticking out its orders from the very first moment of life. Now multiply, it says to the cell. Now become an embryo. Now be born. Now grow, mature, love. Now age, now die. So much time for the doodlebug, so much time for the platypus, and so much time for man.
And you turn back this clock?
No, Mr. Spencer, I can't bring back youth, but the shrinking and weakness that come with age, and the degeneration that results when our body cells lose the ability to reproduce themselves. These things I can slow down with the serum I've developed.
Indefinitely?
Not yet, my dear. But I think it will add at least a good 50 years to the average man's life, at least. It's done a lot for my little friends here. Mrs. Rabbit is over 15 years old, and Madam Butterfly is nearly 2. Quite an old lady for a butterfly.
Are you asking me to believe that you have the greatest discovery of all time, yet you modestly kept it from the world?
There might not be any world if I hadn't. Do you know how fast the human race is increasing?
40 million people a year, Mr. Spencer. Imagine what the figures would be if people stopped dying.
Yes. That's why my knowledge must remain secret until there's food enough for all. And there will be. McCardle with his study of plankton, finding a way to harvest the oceans. And Duval, who'll make lush, fruitful gardens out of the world's desert wastelands. And Johnson, with his radioactive isotopes, coaxing the soil to yield 8 to 10 times as much.
Where are they? Where are those men?
They're away, doing their work. And when their work is finished, they'll turn it over to the World Health Organization.
Why all this cloak and dagger business?
Because their work may take many years. Meanwhile, my serum will keep them alive and active. And when people begin to notice that they never wrinkle, they never weaken, they don't look a day older, then they will disappear. And they'll show up elsewhere under a different identity.
And for that, you needed Gorman and his forged passports. So you faked his death certificate and got him out of jail.
No, I didn't fake it. He was legally dead. Gorman thinks he's been getting some sort of gland extract. But it's my serum that's kept his heart beating all this time.
And it's going to keep on beating, Doc.
What's the idea of the gun, Gorman?
Assurance, Doc. You acted funny when I was here before, so I was making sure I got my treatment. So what happened? I strike oil.
What are you talking about?
That serum, what else? Gland treatment. Gee, just imagine living forever. Why, there are guys that give me a bundle for just a little bit of it.
That serum stays locked in the safe. It's too...
That cracker box, I can open it blind.
You don't understand. It's dangerous. Keep
your distance, Doc. Nice try.
Gorman, put that gun down. You're in enough trouble with those passports.
Don't count on taking me, mister. I'm living on borrowed time anyhow. That stuff will set me up for a fat old age.
At least let me turn off the...
Don't make me use this, Doc. I owe you a lot. Now get back. All of you. Get back!
Gorman, it's dangerous. Gorman, I'm warning you. That radiation, you'll be...
Doc, you killed me.
In this container is enough serum to keep you going until you can set up your own apparatus. Forget about the ship. Go to this address. They'll help you to get out of the country by plane. Take my car.
What about you?
Don't worry about me. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm ready, Mr. Spencer.
I'm leaving to continue my work on a pill, a concentrate of basic body needs which can be made from almost anything. But I cannot go without making sure Dr. Dove is safe. That bottle of serum which broke was the last he had, and he needs an injection every day. So I'm sending back some that he gave me to tide him over until he can make more. Get it to him at once. It means his life. Dr. Kenneth White. Sean, we'd better get down to the jail.
I just came from there. When I entered his cell, I couldn't believe it was the same man. An ancient, shriveled little gnome, dead of old age.
Dead?
Dead. But at least his knowledge didn't die with him. And if man is ever granted the miracle of long life, we'll know who it was that lighted the way.
Our story was fiction, of course. But the age-long dream of eternal life may be approaching reality sooner than we think. At a recent convention of the American Academy of Nutrition, it was stated that